Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fuzz TV Live. On a night I said I wouldn't stream because plans changed. And even though I should probably get to sleep early tonight, I had decided that I wanted to watch movies. So here we are. Cats. What? Firefly. Why is it every time I go to stream? You were lying in the bed. You were half asleep. You were quite snug. But the second I start streaming, and it's not even when I set up the mic, it's not even when I set up the stream, it's just the second I go live. It's like you know what the live button looks like. YouTube's giving me new emojis. Oh god. Renegade's got emojis, everyone. Run, hide, panic. If you're coming up, Firefly, come up. You jumping up? I don't mind you jumping up, but if you're jumping up, you jump up. I hate this period of indecisiveness. This is the... Oh, here he is. Here he is. I'm a monster. Yes. Good puss puss. Alright, Firefly is in the lap. He seems to be calming down. He's been all indecisive, but now he's purring away. Sometimes the cat just doesn't know what he wants. Hey Rogersy. Welcome to the stream. I put out a community post as well as a tweet. Hopefully that finds its way to people. Since they're not putting live stream straight into the inbox anymore. Because YouTube has to be awkward. It worked out alright last time, but there was a concern. So, yes. I can close that tab for sure. Yeah, okay. Okay. Try to get my sleeping pattern back in the right place. It's been a rough. You saw the tweet? That's cool. Notifications still work, do they? Oh, good. I thought they didn't. That's what I was told last time. Right, what am I looking at? Firefly. I'll mute desktop just in case Prime plays a trailer automatically or something. Okay. Let me see. Welcome everyone. Watched Beetlejuice with my sister earlier because my mum won't let me show her Child's Play. What age is your sister? Is she young, I assume? Firefly. You know, little attention hog. She's 12. Oh, I was watching much worse than Child's Play by 12, but I mean, fair. It's like your mother's choice. Who's a Firefly? Matt sending me WrestleMania spoilers because I don't care about WrestleMania. Haven't in a long time. Plus, she's seen Silent Hill. Yeah, so the least you could do is show her a good movie. Oh, The Incredible Mutant Man's on Prime. I actually have that on Blu-ray, but interesting that it's on Prime. Parasite from 1982. Starring Demi Moore. Oh yeah, Connor was miserable during that. Demi Moore in her first starring role, and she steals the show, showing her star power in this gritty creature feature. That was a good idea to the watch list. I'm not a Tim Burton fan, so I'm not fond of Beetlejuice, but Frightmare 1983. College movie buffs. Still a horror film stars Corpse and Medium brings him back. Oh. I'll get a high rating, admittedly, but sounds interesting. Yeah, I'm just looking at some different stuff. I'm just adding a few things to the old wish list before I decide, or I say wish list, watch list is what I mean to say, before I decide what I'm watching. Gives people a chance to filter in a little bit as well. You Vincent Price number. Oh, Firefly. Don't stand there. Are you mad? Oh, I'm gonna sit back for now. Hey, Cindy. Oh, that's messaging me. The notification. See, I was worried of this. So I did put out a community post and I put out a tweet. I'm hoping that those will be enough to alert enough people. I'm not sure how to combat that. Because I can't necessarily just set times for future streams because I don't necessarily know when I'm free for streams. I guess I roughly came on at a similar time, so you kind of know what period to check me for. But other than that, like, there's not much I can do about YouTube not notifying people. How are you, Cindy? What movie are you thinking about watching? I mean, I hadn't really decided. I was just kind of adding stuff to my watch list in Prime, and then was going to just pick something from that. Maybe I'll give you guys a choice of a couple of movies. Yeah, coping well enough. Turns out self-isolation is just kind of my lifestyle anyway. So it's not been a huge adjustment for me, but... Oh dear. This was my first day officially of being in lockdown. Exciting. Exciting. Is Matt doing alright? Yeah, Matt's fine. Matt's just complaining because his hockey's not on and his comics are stopping. His wrestling's kind of only half on. It's so yeah. I was just responding to Matt there for just, which is so unprofessional. I'm giving. I mean, I don't mind sort of taking my time to look for movies because it gives people a chance to catch the stream. My sister works at a hospital and is a kitchen manager for schools, so I'm just glad I only have to stay at home. Oh, jeez. Well, presumably the schools are done, but yeah, that's a pretty important job right now, I assume. They invest in some hazmat suits. Maybe that's what we should do for go to the theatre. If this is going on for a while, maybe we could say, okay, how about you open the theatres, but we have to come wearing hazmat suits, and we can all buy hazmat suits. No, not a bad plan. They're offering free meals to kids for the rest of the year. Are the kids still there, or is it just for the kids to come in and get food because their parents are maybe still working? Ooh, this looks like fun trash. I said that to the watch list. So much weird stuff on Wait, there was a Piranha remake in 1995? I did not know about this. I thought it was just Piranha, Piranha 2, and then the 2010 or 2013 or whatever that one was. And then Double D was after it. But I did not realize there was a remake in the middle of the 90s. That is news to me. With William Cat? I don't know, I've not clicked on it. Yeah, William Cat. Mila Kunis is in it. I've been a bit paranoid whenever I've been eating or drinking something. Like even just like having this can of Red Bull, I'm like, someone could have smeared the virus all over this, and I'd have no idea. But I gotta eat and drink, so I mean, there's not really much choice in the matter. Whoa. Ah, there's the Incubus getting recommended to me again. We all remember that. And the incredible amounts of sperm that came with it. Fletcher. Sperm, you say? Yes, yes, sperm. I offer vast quantities of it, although only in little doses per time. What movie am I on right now? I did see what Connor. Joe, I told him about the goal, and Connor implied that he would wait and maybe watch it on the stream with us while getting drunk, but he, I guess, couldn't wait. I guess he couldn't wait. He just had to do his drunk watch of cats as soon as possible. Well, I've just noticed Prime's added a row for stuff that's in theaters that's just came straight to VOD. They've all got kind of a look to them. Interesting. Let me go back to Amazon UK for a second and see if there's anything on that specific that I want to do. Because I'm happy with getting another channel or something. Probably does want to work through a lot of the stuff on Shudder at some point, or even Arrow's video channel. I have a conspiracy theory that the studio paid off Seth Rogen to promote Cats with the drunk watch he did. Yeah, no worries about that with Connor. He's just that stupid. I'm actually starting to need a haircut. There's not really much I can do about it. So I guess it's getting shaggy. For now. What channels does Amazon have? I don't think I can get a US channel. I think it might freak out if I try to buy a channel on the US Prime. Right, there's Arrow Video and Shudder, which are the obvious ones. BFI Player's kind of like a Criterion-esque channel. But I have Criterion channel, so I mean I'm good on that front really. Universal Studio Classics. It's interesting. What's in this one? There's lots of old Universal movies by the looks of it. Serial Mom. Raising Cain. Andromeda Strain. I hate that they've just got horror movies in the thriller section. They don't have like a horror section or a sci-fi section. I hate when they don't acknowledge those genres. It upsets me. They're specific, damn it, and I demand to get attention. The MGM channel has MGM movies. Wait, no, that's not what I do. There we go. You watch Shape of Water? I'm not a fan. Oh no, Connor's tweets are starting to not be eligible. This is a bad sign. I call absolute, not spelled absolute shenanigans on that bine fitting in that hat. Gehalas smashing sound effect because it fits the lytics, but knit the picture. Sure, feck it. Hoo, not I guess. Well, that's certainly a start to the start to the night. Oh dear. Hmm. Makes me miss the Arrow Drunk Watch tweets. Oh yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? Hey, it's funny that we stopped this during these seasons actually, because these seasons don't get to finish. They're going to come back for new seasons and have to finish off the plot from this season, but they'll be on a new season technically. Then again, if they don't, there's a good chance though they won't even be able to back for the start of when the new season would start anyway. So they may actually end up with like half a season this season, and then like the back chunk of it is just the end of next season, which will work out tremendously because I think Melissa Benoist is pregnant, so this may actually work out, and I don't have to write around the fact that she's pregnant for a whole season. Oh, sorry me. I'm getting sleepy Pete. Film Box Live. Oh, these are also Criterion S looking movies. Interesting. Some anime channel. Pong. Pongalo? What's Pongalo? Oh, it's Spanish. It's a Spanish channel on Prime. And all the movies have Spanish dubbing. Okay, alright. Clearly not for me then. Sports, don't care. History. History's got a channel on here. Man, there's a lot more channels on Prime now than there used to be. There's a Bollywood one, I think that one was out there already. Yeah, Supernatural, it's on its last season, so they're basically just waiting to come back and do the last batch of episodes. It's really awkward timing, but not really much they can do, unfortunately. Man, there's like a food show channel, there's a fitness channel. And keep in mind, we're not talking about channels of TV here, we're talking add-on subscriptions on Prime, so these are all like kind of like streaming services, kind of. Weird question. But outside of the channel, do you have many other friends? um, I've not ones that I see really anymore. I used to. But, people get busy doing their thing, and I've not seen some of the friends that I used to hang out with all the time in a few years now, at least. Most of the people I was friendly with at uni or whatever, I've not really seen since, barring a couple. But even then, that kind of dried up after a while. Oops, I'm hitting my keyboard. That I did not mean to do. Is there a particular reason why you're asking? Do I seem lonely? Oh, there's 2 fitness channels. Shout TV. Interesting. I'm just curious. My friendship group are always dicks to me. Well, I mean, if they're being dicks, maybe don't stick around with them then, I guess. Is that a second Bollywood channel? Is that a third fitness channel? Jesus Christ. How many libraries of fitness stuff? Oh, there's a fourth, although the fourth one is just yoga. It's a specialized one just with yoga stuff. I'd love to know how low some of the numbers are for people who subscribe to these things. Motorvision.tv. All car and truck things. I don't even know what to say. Clearly, Shudder Arrow and BFI are the most popular ones they have, because those are the ones they always promote at the top. And maybe the anime one is 4th. Is Mubi not on here anymore? Oh, it's still on here. Okay. Maybe it's a shame that you guys can't get Mubi. Because the way Mubi works is that it's a streaming service that does a lot of Criterion-esque stuff, but also some cult stuff as well. And the way it works is that there's only 30 movies at a time, but they keep rotating. So a movie goes up, it's there for 30 days, and the idea is that it's kind of curated, so they're all movies that the staff believe in. Now, admittedly, I've seen some stuff on there that's a bit questionable, but it's really interesting. I think I like the idea that it's so limited because it kind of forces you to try things that are there if you want to commit to it. Why does the channel have over 7,000 subscribers but only 5 people watch the streams? I mean, it's more than 5 usually. It's 5 just now. I mean, the short answer for that is basically just that a lot of people subscribe for one thing and they don't really care about anything else. So some people subscribe just for Westworld reviews. They don't care about anything else we review. They don't care about any other podcast we do. They're not interested in coming to streams to hear me talk. And there'll probably be some bots, I imagine. They get flushed out every once in a while, but there's probably a portion of subscribers who subscribed years ago and have not watched anything in years. It's just the way YouTube is. But it's the same if you look at like bigger channels. So if you look at like a bigger channel that has like 1 million subs, you'll notice that most of their videos will have about 100,000 views. Like, so it's the same with bigger channels. It's just obviously scaled up. I don't know what that means, Cindy. I can't decipher it. I can't decipher it. That's why, as much as the subscriber count going up's good, typically I kind of gauge success more by patrons, by people who show up to streams, by the number of likes and comments stuff gets, and things like that. Audio numbers for the audio stuff. Wedding ring. Yeah, I guess that's what those two words mean. Hey, Firefly. You want to come up and mingle? Cat? No, not mingling. I really did little down the frame. I realise this. What's just been added to maybe? Yeah, a bunch of foreign stuff that I've never heard of for the most part. Heard of the right. Interesting. Oh, someone's red ring was visible. Ah, okay. That was the thing. And they didn't fix that with the patch. With the update patch. Interesting. Oh, Firefly. Oh, you've been adorables. Sniffing my fingers at that. That was cute. Yes. My puss puss. My pretty cat. We're being robbed of this live reaction. Hey, he had the choice of waiting and doing it when the goal was met. So it'll just have to be me when that time comes. Oh. Oh, Firefly. You be up on my shoulder, cat. Nice and comfy. Garrus likes it up there. Yeah, see, you seem to like it. Subscriber cash cow. Actually, I think there's some strict rules on YouTube about drinking in videos. Not that you can't be drinking at all, but I think there's some strict rules about kind of making that a main thing that you're doing, if that makes sense. I'd have to look into it to see what they actually are, but I've heard about this before. Oh, Firefly. Okay. Let's look at my watch list. Alright, I can take away martial law, I'll get rid of that. Oh man, the sex almost 2 hours? What? This feels like, feels it too much? This feels it too much. Firefly. Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me. Take me out to the black. Tell 'em I ain't coming back. Burn the land and boil the sea. You can't take the sky from me. Okay. I got a bunch of stuff in my watch list here that we can pick from now, I guess. Well, I can take Screamers away. Because we watched that, didn't we? Didn't we, Firefly? Right. I'm thinking Mutant from 1984. Oh yeah, he's parting away. Sometimes he'll act like he's uncomfortable and kind of make a move to escape, but he'll be purring the entire time, so it's kind of weird. It's like, I'm enjoying this, but it's not in my terms, so let me do my thing. Yeah, I'm thinking Mutant from 1984. Well, I just kind of want to work through my wish list, or my watch list more than anything. I don't like the idea of getting to the point where we're watching new Shudder releases as they're coming out, because for the most part we don't do them on Screams, just because there's just too much stuff. Like, we have a hard enough time keeping up with everything else that's coming out, and maybe some here or there'll become a Screams episode, but for the most part we don't do a lot of those Shudder movies. Did you know that some species of cat purr and some roar, but there's no species that does both? I did not know that. I can confirm that none of my cats have ever roared. So if I'm ever watching a movie and they have like a joke scene where the tiger's purring, I should be like, no, this is bullshit. Tigers can't purr. They're roaring cats. In that right, Firefly. Oh, that's already on my wish list. I'll just recommend my Riff Tracks movies now. We'll check the director, Renegade, because it might be the same one. The movie I'm looking at is directed by John Bud Cardoz. The year on Amazon might be from like the US release or whatever, if it was later, which it might have been. Oh, my keyboard's still working. It's been doing this every so often recently. I am the bird. I am the bird. But yeah, so this is on Amazon Prime. Mutant from 1984. Titles. Or title matches. 1984. Yeah, John Bud Cardoz. There is a movie from 1982 that's also called Forbidden World. That's not the one we're doing. daytime ended. That does sound good. It's not actually on Prime though. You can watch it with your full moon 30-day free trial. Interesting. It's actually here twice. Huh. Da, 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 da. The daytime ended remastered. Oh, oh, baby. Daytime ended remastered. Sounds like such a good idea. Poster for 84 is really cool. Oh, the Mutant poster? Yeah, it's pretty nifty. Yeah, Mutant from 84. Rather than... the way it was intended to be seen. I don't know. I feel like the way it was intended to be seen was in some shitty theater in like the mid '80s with sticky floors and like a film projector reel that was like shaky and rattly, and the film is all scratched and grainy. That's the way it was meant to be seen. Oofed. There that goes. There that goes. Oh, I'm sure. Is this movie? Yeah, this movie. I mean, it's available to buy in HD, so this should be HD. All these weird little movies getting all this sort of treatment. Duh, duh, duh. Putting up the tab for the stream is a good idea. The tab? What do you mean the tab? You mean the community post? Or the tweet? Fletcher hitting with gold. Right. Let me share this on Twitter again, but this time with... Alright. Remember the old days of movies when the film would burn or they'd forget to put the mat on so you could see the bottom mic in every scene? I mean, I don't think I ever experienced that because I'm not ancient. Oh god, Connor, reply to me. Stall Betrit San what in Wath King I'm Sire. It's a hell of a hell of a tweet. I think I kind of get what he's saying. I think I understand it, but it's borderline. It's borderline. I remember that exact moment in Jurassic Park where the film burned when I saw Jurassic Park. We're watching a film called Mutant from 1984, Bob. Directed by John Bud Cardos. That's Mutant from 1984. Alright, I guess I'll get set up. I'll need to get a water. You get the couch out. It's gonna be a whole thing. Firefly. That's a good moment for to burn. What music do you guys listen to relax? For relaxation, it tends to be movie scores more than anything. But I don't know. Sometimes some camera synth stuff maybe, or uh, something mellow, I guess. Firefly. Mm. Me peace, cat. Give me peace. I will move the couch forward, I guess, and then I'll go get some more. But obviously, everyone could have a chance to set up. If I may plug, I'm actually going to plug something. You may. Damn Firefly. I already did. What? What did you plug? What about Jurassic Park? Oh, you tried to put a link in, didn't you? Yeah, you can work. Links don't work, Fletcher. And that wasn't my choice, for the record. That's YouTube's doing. I was confused there for a second. I was. What? Weird. What is it? What? Give us all wrenches so we can plug. If I give out wrenches to everyone, then the wrench will have no power. The wrenches must mean something. Oh. There we go, that's nice and comfy. Yes. Right. All right. People setting up. Get Mutant ready. This is the Mutant from 1984 on Amazon Prime. Pause the movie at 0. And give me readies, people. When you be ready. I didn't get a water though, so I'll get a water. Whilst people are setting up. Corona ad before the movie. Oh shit, I said that loud. I was talking about the booze. Talking about the booze. Refreshment. Alcoholic refreshment, yes. That's what I meant to say. Good question. Good question, Fletcher. Oh, cat. Oh, I'm gonna. That firefly is an absolute pain. Hmm. Okay. All right. Are we ready? Are people ready? I suppose I'll get mine set up as well. Skip. Pause. Headphones. Well, I'll need to turn the movie down actually because I've got my headphones all the way up to full. Should be ironic with it. Be ironic in a time of pandemic and buy our bleep beer. Alright, I'm paused at 0. Is everyone else paused at 0? Oh, the menace. Radu. Alright. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1, play. Make sure there's no audio. Wait, multicom again? What was the last movie we did that was multicom? I can't remember which movie it was, but we did another multicom. I think it may have been martial law. I'd never heard of multicom, and now I've had 2 movies from multicom. Wings Hauser. What a name. Wings Hauser. I better not have Arthrock. No Arthrock, as far as I know. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. There's yellow gunk. Ugh. Special appearance by. It can't be Fletcher. It can't be. Let's just make any runs. I'ma fix the mic. Firefly, what you doing? Oh, we're gonna get a body. Oh dear. Well, let's not start off as brutal as Island of the Fishmen, but was that like steam leaving his body after he was killed? But I don't mind, it's just a tease. If anything, it was surprising how much that Night of the Fishmen showed at the start. Yeah, I felt like that yellow slime was going to be important, and then the guy died. What a dick. I'm not looking forward to approve that Sunday, but I read it out for you. I agree. Oh, great. He's angered the Hicks. This is what happens when you act like a little dick. Yeah, we'll do Fantasy Island. It's on the to-do list. Yeah, the older brother's a complete douchebag. Is he surprised? This is why you put your hand out if you're going to hitchhike. Not that I'd ever really recommend hitchhiking, but yeah. Well, the guy that almost ran him over is looking even more, I don't know, scantily clad, I suppose. My God, where is this at? Oh, clearly it's Texas Sunday. I kid. That's a shame, Renegade. I hope so, Fletcher. I hope so. Oh, Carr just said Cats is effing terrible, but it's not showing up because he's been censored. And I can't be bothered leaning forward to fix it. Louisiana. Yeah, I think the old man's got the hots for him. I think that's. Did the movie please have more metal? Did we ever establish pants? I don't think we did. I don't think we ever seen below the chest area. Oh, there's more metal. You get more metal. He didn't seem as goofy when he was on his own. It felt like he was putting on a bit of a character for them. That was a weird traffic light, actually. That was probably the sheriff. Oh, I have an email. Oh, it's wanting feedback for an eBay item from like a month ago. See these cricket sound effects right now? Is this actually accurate for this part of the world? Because we don't have crickets here. I've never heard a cricket in real life. But movies make it sound like there's just constant crickets at night. Hmm. We're not sure. We know it's the south. That's the only thing we know. They're pretty accurate. Okay. Okay. Yes, they found the body, and they're probably going to get blamed for the murder. Is my expectation. Oh, a Confederate flag. We know we're going somewhere classy now. Oh, lots of Confederate flags. Jesus. All our laws. Stop picking a fight for me, Mike. It was probably filmed in the South, to be fair. I mean, the bartender seemed to want to stop the fight from happening, and now he's got the biggest grin in his face watching all this. So here's a question: is he ever going to button his shirt up? I want bets right now. Does younger brother ever button his shirt this entire movie? You would think he would do it when it got cold at night. Hey, Tyler. Well, Tyler appears. Blue Wrench and all. We're watching Mutant on Amazon Prime. It's from 1984. From director, I can't remember who the director was now. Oh no, I paused it. I paused it. I didn't mean to. That's unpaused. It's unpaused. I was paused for like a second. If you want to stay in sync, pause it for like 1 sec. 1 second. We're 19 minutes and 23 seconds in, Tyler, should you wish to jump in. Wait, this is his chance to button the shirt. He's putting the shirt on at the doctor's office. This is his chance to button it. He's not buttoning it! He's walking out of the room! The town doesn't like a female doctor? That's weird. There might be, Tyler. I'll see how I feel at the end of this one. Oh. Wait, is that shirt buttoned? It's not buttoned all the way up, but it is buttoned. I think. The bottom few? Yeah, there's some buttons done. "20 minutes. We went 20 minutes before we buttoned his shirt." Oh, that was the house at the start, right? Well, the security guard or whoever was thingy. Hmm. 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 Why was this on your list, Pete? It just showed up in recommendations on Prime. There's no reason. It wasn't recommended. It wasn't something I knew about. It was just. It was a video store mentality. I looked at the image, I looked at the title and the description, and said, "We can try this at some point." See, showing a bit of chest hair got him the better room. That's my theory. Oh no, it's not a famous bad movie. I have no idea, or I had no idea what this was going to be like. I mean, so far it's not particularly bad or particularly good. It's kind of a typical 80s movie so far, I guess. Caught you taking your shirt off. Yeah, it just feels like a middle of the road 80s movie so far. I know this the older brother, the actor. He seems familiar. Also, those shorts are really short. Just I feel like these actors had some really weird stipulations. Like this guy wanted to have his shirt open or be shirtless in several scenes. The older brother's like, I want to wear my shorts. A lot of homoerotic tension between these two brothers. Please. Started watching the Phantasm series for the first last night. Got all the way through Phantasm 3. What a weird freaking movie. I love 1. I pretty much love 2. 3 is weird, but it does have some good qualities. 4, you feel the budget hard. And 5 is an absolute travesty. It's like the 80s version of Cribs Hemsworth. Okay, for Mel, nothing but a bandana. Yeah, some sketchy wardrobe going on here. Even 2 felt like an action movie to me, whereas 1's the creepy, slow-paced movie. Plus, how can you not love that music? Is this the college student that the sheriff's jealous of? He looks like 35. I mean, the second movie introduces the quadruple barrel shotgun, for example. Also, you gotta love how Angus Scrimm says, "Boy!" Better than Kratos. Oh, the older brother's Wings Hauser. That's the famous Wings Hauser. She was in Rubber? He's been dragged under the bed. Wait, isn't Rubber about an evil tire? It is. It's a hell of a movie. Wait, was that the end of Younger Brother? The man with no buttons? Or Mike, Mike, that's his name. Glad Fletcher's paying attention. Also, you need to translate for Connor. I don't know how much of his tweets I can translate. He's speaking absolute nonsense. This woman keeps giving these evil little looks. They're not even evil. They're more like looks. Also, the music there reminded me of Resident Evil Code Veronica of all things. Cantor? Was that the name of the town? Might not even be a real place. Turns it. Has no one noticed that everyone's been dying off and that's why everything's shutting? When the tall man sucks the yellow goop off the syringe is one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in a movie. I think that's fair. We reviewed all the movies, by the way, I don't know if you watched the reviews, but... Yeah. He's about 20 years old. Does he not know how old his brother is? Yeah. I remember our conversations in the Phantasm movies being pretty good. He's cute. Don't you describe your siblings as cute? I'm an only child, I don't know how this works. Okay. I guess she's the love interest. There's a flu going around. Oh, that's just got relevant. What a romance this is. so much raw sexual chemistry happening. Now we have some chemistry going. Yeah, they're exes, yeah. 3 months ago, I think they said. Is it blood or is it slightly altered sperm? Just a question. Firefly. Ow. Ow. We're watching, so it has to be sperm. Vampires! Grr. R. That it consumed the blood and multiplied. That kid's voice is dubbed, right? Eileen got Billy's parents. And years later, this town was vitalized and expanded upon, and they changed the name to Sunnydale. Yellow goo. Yellow goo is really disgusting. Whoa! Dead child flying at him. They're having a saber duel with pipes. There's been very little of the actual monster or whatever is going on. Whoa! Yeah, he literally just entered the building for the first time. Yeah, the body looks ancient, yeah. It's Georgia. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty southern town. Well, town, state. Oh, I'm not all with it tonight. Where's my water? Also, the body's been there for weeks, right? Of course, Fudge is very subtle. It's a very subtle, nuanced, layered film. I mean, it's basically a Kubrick movie, just without Kubrick directing it. Yeah, well, man up. That's a good point. It's kind of a running thing because there was a line from the other one, the love interest. I can't believe the younger brother just got killed off that quickly and easily. And no one even really knows. Also, why? That was weird. When she was driving there, her hand was kind of like hovering around the wheel rather than touching it. But she, you know, it was kind of like this. So rather than touching it like that, it was like this. Sort of hovering. That was weird. Yeah, the younger brother, they get pulled into the bed. We're assuming he's dead. No one's really paid attention, or no one's really acknowledged it, or even seems that worried. Other movies get away with it. His PayPal? Why is Connor tweeting his PayPal? Oh, jeez. Firefly. There was no high ground. They were in a basement, Tyler. There was no high ground. There was only low ground. Must get in close to the mic. Yeah, it didn't quite easily let off some steam, Bennett, but there was some steam involved. Oh, he's making the choice to pour the booze. He's turning life around. Is the sheriff becoming the new character? Or the captain? Or whoever? Like, I feel like this movie started with the two brothers being the main characters, and it's been kind of slowly shifting. Social distancing, don't kiss him. Yeah, I would have said out of the two of them, younger brother was probably going to be the main character more so. But they Drew Barrymore does. Was it Firefly? You want out? His cute brother. Wow. Need to fill that bar up first, Tyler. Bring back Mel. I mean, Mel did call ahead to someone, right? So they definitely teased that he was a part of something. You want to make a deal? Depends what the deal is. This movie is going far too long without more teases of whatever's doing stuff. We should have had some fish hands by now. Or the equivalent. You can't even button a shirt! Oh, I assume people will want to be watching Cats along with me for the full insanity of it, but that's on you. It's up to you. Or he's looking for his shirt. Just... You know, I forgot about my brother and now I'm horny. That swooping romantic music. Oh, it's a romance for the ages. Oh, he's got Eileen. He's got Eileen. Gross. That was actually some really reserved kissing, I thought. They were really kind of going very slow and subtle with it until it ramped up a bit. Your stream is 3 minutes behind? What? Oh dear. What do you mean, toucher? A delayed chemical reaction brought on by arousal. Does this movie have Cynthia Rothrock in it? Not so far, Tyler, but I'm hopeful. If only because I want to see Cindy's reaction. So this guy's basically supposed to be Hopper, right? This is like a shitty version of Hopper. I want to like Rothrock, but she's just not for me, I guess. Yeah, the terribleness of her movies is the fun, I guess. Maybe we just need to watch China White. That's her big movie. That's the one that she's known for. Maybe we just need to watch China White to get the charm. Prevent travel sickness. Dramamine. 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 Oh, look at this tape recorder around her neck. She's got a little strap for it. That's kind of fancy. Shot a, shot a kid instead of a cop. Some things never change. Yeah, but you could tell that he shot a white kid because he was ostracized and made to take a job in a small town versus, just staying exactly where he was. I wasn't expecting to get to some heavy political comments, but there it is for the night. Ugh. It's got a little vagina in its palm. Dog, you may want to check your assistant. He's starting to have a reaction here. Cindy, what did you think was funny? I'm curious. What got that reaction? Somehow I had Don Mancini and Don Coscarelli mixed up. Yeah, totally two different dudes. One's Child's Play, one's Phantasm Baba Hotep. Uh, uh. Oh. Finally, some action, as it were. So it's kind of like a zombie virus, but they always like drop dead after a while anyway. Oh, that's her done. Zombie vampires. I mean, in what way are the vampires? Zompires. What are we doing? How far are we into this thing? We're an hour into this movie. I have to admit it's dragging a bit. 40 minutes being left is a bit much. Well, not for where we are in the plot, but... That appears to be the long and short of it, Fletcher, yeah. They drink blood, I think. Oh, do they? I missed that detail. It's got 15 minutes of playtime. Bonesaw is ready. Up by our cat at the door. Oh. Could have a fruity bake. I'm not gonna lie, Fletcher, I also kind of wasn't paying attention as to why he's here. I remember her saying he's got 15 minutes. He thinks this is a chemical plant. He thinks this is the cause of it. Why everything's weird? Was that what it was? It is a chemical plant. Yeah, look at this. We got barrels of chemicals. Is this secretly a Joker Origins movie? Well, that fish monster movie was secretly an Aquaman prequel, so why not? Convenient, soft place for him to land. Mel! He's got clothes on. What a twist. You missed Jose. Man, it's spraying everywhere. Wait, that was like the hose actually grabbed him and threw him in the pit or whatever it is. What do you mean you've got all the evidence you need? You have no evidence. By the time you get back there, it could be all gone. Oh, the sheriff's drinking again. Fire department? Where's the fire engine then? I'm hoping, Fletcher. I'm hoping we get Super Shredder Mel. He seems to have forgotten about his brother again. Like, now that he knows people are dying, shouldn't he be concerned that his brother's also dead? Oh, Mel's a guy. You got a sub? There was a sub come up? Welcome, new subscriber. They're probably not watching this, they're probably watching an actual video. Hi, my name's Mel. You boys from the big city? I don't know. Uncle Jack's not looking so hot. I feel like Uncle Jack's about to go. I was trying to remember if we'd even seen him before, but then we had one scene of her giving him food in bed. Yeah, the bubbling's not a bad effect. I joined the masses and bought Animal Crossing. Well, I don't have a Switch, so I can't even cave for such pressure. There is some games, though, I'm tempted to get on Steam. That damn Northern Island keeps trying games, and, well, a lot of them don't appeal to me. Every so often there's one that's like, hey, that looks like it might be fun. Couple of fun stream potential games. Did he just shoot him in the dick? Oh, there goes Uncle Jack. Man, that was a dive. Oh, that's a little bit vampire-y. Light hurting their eyes. It's not exactly burning them, but... Still 30 minutes left. You know, for a movie that basically just mixes vampires and zombies into some, you know, zompire, as Tyler put it, it's kind of a slow, uneventful movie for the most part. Are we going to get a zombie Mike? That would be the obvious thing to do for some drama, wouldn't it? Is Zompire Mel that we're really looking forward to. A zombie walking around with an unbuttoned shirt. If any shirt. Was he wearing a shirt when he got dragged under the bed? I can't remember. He was lying in bed though, so... I mean, who wears a button shirt in bed? So it shouldn't have been, but... we'll see. We'll see. For the first time I couldn't see his chest. Bye bye. What were you thinking streaming at 10 last night? I was in bed. I felt like playing some Resident Evil. So I played some Resident Evil 2. Our death was recorded. We're getting a big dramatic replay scene. Oh, Emma, Emma. The movie is a little boring. Oh, Wi-Fi. Ow. Oh, Dungaree zombie. Look at that, its eyes. Alright, we got lots of zombies now. The zombie performances aren't my favourite, I have to admit. They're doing this thing where they're just kind of going like this. Are we zombies? Or are we vampires? Yeah, they're zompires that have hand vaginas with yellow goo coming out of them. Up. More cat nonsense. Old lady trapped in the basement. Is her zombie daughter downstairs? Has she been keeping her zombie daughter? Kinda weird that the sheriff in that thought she was still alive though. Are you enjoying Animal Crossing, Tyler? Makes dead. I like he was moving there. It's kind of weird we saw what happened to him when it happened. You could have played this for mystery the whole, like, because we went in the whole movie knowing that Mike was a goner and his brother didn't. But so this moment here when he finally finds him could have been like a reveal to us as well that maybe we weren't sure before. The zombie performances in this are questionable. I don't believe it or not, Fletcher, you can. Haunted house level of scares here. We did get to see the old woman roll down the stairs though. I mean, it's a stunt woman obviously, but still. Mm. Better. Looking for him in the ladies' toilets. Oh, must be the guys' toilets, those urinals. There was a lot of cubicles. Plus they were pink, so I made an assumption. This kid is a garbage actor. Let me just throw that out there right now. Check Billy for a angina. Oh, hey, new sub. Thank you. To new sub. If you're even watching this, possibly not. Oh, I think Tyler disappeared because he's not approving messages anymore. Less belly, more Mel. I appreciate that, yes. And Fletcher did take a little bit of damage for those subs, by the way. A little bit of damage there on the health bar. I have to say, I didn't hate the shot of all the hands coming from under the Cubicle. Oh, that kid's a goner. There's like 30 of them in there. You really think that's going to hold them all? It shouldn't. Pick my feet up. Actually, that was a stupid idea. I can't see chat now. Damn it. Wait, I clicked away for a moment. Is Billy dead? Oh yeah, Billy's dead. He got dragged out of the cubicle, and all the zombies tucked in. I'll give them credit. They had the balls to kill the kid. I'll give them credit. What is this now? The fog? There's something in the mist. It comes for you at night. It is the living vagina. Oh my god, I'm sick of these cats. Oh, come on. I'll definitely need to feed the cats between movies if we do a second one. Because they're getting antsy. My god, they can melt glass. The goo melts. So they also have acid for blood? They're also a little bit alien? Is that what we've established here? Oh no. Get away from my girlfriend! I already lost my brother! I fell in love with this girl today! That was an interesting visual. I'll say that. Zompirelians. Alien zompires. Maybe a better, easier way to say it. Extra zompire terrestrials. Actually, xenozompires. There you go. Xenozompires. I've done it. Look at that. A car flip and everything. The sheriff's going to have his heroic moment soon, right? We have to have a serious discussion about the word xenomorph because I have opinions. Alright. I don't think I do, but I mean, I'll let you go for it. We can simply hide. Oh, maybe I can burn them. I have fire! We got 11 minutes left. We're in the end game. I make Molotovs, okay. Such chemistry. I was thinking me that he's going to shop and save everyone. Oh, Tyler's back. Molotovs tend to solve a lot of problems. Yeah, they can do. That shut down at the chemical factory needs to be the climax of the movie. I know, we're kind of in overtime here. Is he still giving her a pep talk? Oh my god. They're doing the... She's too distraught to, too distraught to, like, cope or function. Front load the zombie action, follow an ice trail of clues that leads us to the factory and fight with Super Shredder Mel. Yes, yes. Instead, it was lots of slow, not much happening. Yeah, Holly, come on, jeez. Oh, it's this asshole. Something happen now, please. Oh, I thought I was gonna get rapey. I'm actually pleasantly surprised that he just wants to use her as bait, so he can escape. I'm still expecting the sheriff to come in, guns blazing, and save them at some point. His big redemption moment. Oh well, he got nabbed. Got that Shaun of the Dead. I don't know if throwing Molotovs around the actual pumps is a good idea while you're still standing near them, but I mean, you know, who am I to argue with our hero here? From Stranger Things to Shaun of the Dead. Oh yeah, I'm sure this is the movie that we're all copying. That's good advice. Yeah, make karate noises while you're swinging a flashlight around. Yeah, that'll work. And the sheriff's going to appear any second now. Oh, he showed up the cavalry. Oh, I bet he took the recording of the doctor to prove something was going on. This is a masterpiece. Is this not how Shaun of the Dead ends though? Nah, not really. Nah, I guess slightly, but I wouldn't say that's a. I feel like this ending's probably in a lot of zombie movies, where a big group of cops show up and save whoever's left. Oh, it's over. Oh. That was really underwhelming. That was... I had no expectations, but even just on its own setup, it was underwhelming. Did we feel the same? It sounded like something special. It wasn't as entertaining as we probably made it sound. The fact that I've been scrolling through Twitter for the last 10 minutes of the movie, basically. It reminds me of an old FBI X-Files app without the FBI part. Yep, I can see that. Oh, Metron. Or Multicom, sorry, not Metron. Multicom. Multicom sounds like the made-up company that you get in like a... You get in a, you know, like OCP and Robocop. Sounds like a made-up company you get in like a sci-fi movie. We are Multicom. Providing entertainment for the masses. Live in a new world today. Yeah, E-Corp, yeah. 2.5 stars. I don't know if I'd go that high. Even. I think it was weaker than a 5. I'm 4 out of 10 is kind of what I'm thinking. Director goes by Bud, that speaks for itself. I mean, you got some points there. Points have been made. Valid points. So the governor himself mobilised the law enforcement in the state based on the damning testimony about the chemical factory, but somehow the chemical company still managed to cover it up. Don't question excellence, Fletcher. Yes, I agree. Silly nonsense. Silly nonsense. Yeah, let's go to Letterboxd and whip this bad boy in. Mutant 1994. Also called Night Shadows. It popped up as Night Shadows on Letterboxd. Same movie though. Can't mistake that director name. Probably still better than Cats though. I'd make that leap. So in Aliens, they say there may be a xenomorph. Xenomorph is just a word made from Greek roots that means alien. Okay. No, I think xenomorph's what they named the species, right? That's what they call that, that type of alien, specifically. As I understand it. Hmm. Said it before they knew about those particular aliens, though. That's true. You're right. So what's your beef then? It's not like we don't have like multiple words that mean the same thing, so. There is 4 episodes of Streams After Midnight in the top 10 most viewed videos on our channel in the last month. 1 Twilight Zone, 3 TV reviews, or sorry, was that 4? 4 modern TV reviews, 1 Ace episode. No worries, Megan. We'll see you next time. Yeah, I guess that's true, Fletcher. But we need to call it something. And I guess because it's more unique than Alien, we just go with it. I guess that's the reasoning. Oh, well, we watched Mutant. Got that out of the way. I'll put that off the watch list. La 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 la. Do we feel like a change in genre? Yes. So you don't want horror. So what Cindy's saying is she wants Rothrock. We got plenty of Cynthia Rothrock. I got other action movies potentially here. Other action heroes even. Perhaps. Dun, 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What to watch? Robert Picardo as the Doctor. Yes. I only know that because his name's Picardo. I haven't watched the show yet, obviously. And it's hard not to quickly find out there's an actor called Picardo in one of the Star Trek shows, which is funny because of Picard. Meh. Do we have any feelings about what type of movie we should watch next? Is there any kind of moods in chat? I mean, I watch another movie or at least the whole thing. It's a bit late. I'm awake enough for whatever. Yeah, I'm a bit sleepy. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. Maybe it's wise not to watch another one. I don't know. Just make it a one or tonight. I kind of want to watch. I want to watch another one though. I'll keep firing through these movies. Build up my trash from the 80s and 90s and 70s cred. But the occasional good movie. I actually really enjoyed watching the T10 Yuma on stream. I'll have to actually pick a proper like Criterion release every so often. Isn't that right, Firefly? Yes. Firefly. He saw me sit back and went, this is my chance. The laps all spread out. This is my chance to just lie there and be all snug and cozy and do whatever cat things that I do. Oh. Rise up. Oh, that's his eyes on stream. I just lifted my legs a little bit. Whoa. 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 Clearly, I'm a little bit tired and delirious. It's one of those nights. I'm looking for movies to suggest, but Prime is a mess. Prime's not that great to browse. That's the biggest problem with Prime. Oh, my Firefly. I'm a Firefly. Yes. Little menace. Is it nice not trying to wind me up? Begging in and out the door? Are you not a happier cat as a result? Yes, you are. Yes, I think we'll just do the one movie tonight. I'll come back, guns blazing on another stream. We'll do a double, or maybe that rare triple, which I've only done once or twice. There's not been that many triples. I was tempted to last time. Maybe I should have done it. I don't think I got to bed that much afterwards. Yeah, let's call it. Sorry, Firefly. Alright, guys, yeah, we'll wrap up the stream. I will be back, as always, another time. No guesses as to when, but at least one more time this week, I imagine. But that's me. So thank you very much for joining me. It's been a pleasure. I will see you guys next time. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.